Dan Bogan.
This time, let's bring out Brandon Lux. Brandon Lux, red corner.
And here comes Brandon Lux making his way into stage AE.
Brandon Lux, you know, in his pre-fight interviews, he seems to have a very almost kind of happy-go-lucky attitude. He just wants to come in and fight for the love of the sport. Really doesn't have a hardcore game plan, just works everything. And, you know, wants to come in and fight, put on a show.
Undefeated fighter, too. This guy's looking to come in and extend his record to 3-0.
He's coming into Dropkick Murphy's on, you know, basically St. Patrick's weekend. I mean, obviously, he likes to have a good time, and he's going to have a good time in the cage, I guess.
That's a beautiful thing. Where's your green, Brian?
I knew Adam was going to put some pressure on the rest of us. He was the only one who wore green on St. Patty's weekend here in Pittsburgh. I bet you were at the parade this morning, too.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Lux.
Now from the blue corner, we need Mark Leibach. Mark Leibach, blue corner.
Mark Leibach's going to be coming out here. Interestingly, no spring chicken. He's 1-0 as an amateur fighter. He's 35 years old. You know, that's quite frankly a late start. You're in what is now, it used to be an old man's sport. It's now a young man's sport. You know, 35 years old was really prime about 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Randy Couture, guys like that showed 35, 6, 7, 8 man strength. They're coming in there and beating everybody. But, you know, it's a young man's sport now, so we'll see what Leibach's got at 35 years of age.
Here's our Taylor's Auto Repair fighter comparison at Gladiators of the Cage. Lux, 6 feet tall, 185 pounds, 2-0 record as an AMI, 72-inch reach. Leibach, meanwhile, is 5'10", a little bit shorter, a little bit less of a reach, 185 pounds. He's 1-0 as an amateur, 70-inch is his reach.
I love the fact that Gladiators of the Cage really puts together some intense fights and good fights. And these are both guys who are undefeated, who are very similar. You know, this is going to be all around a good fight.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next event is in the amateur middleweight division, calling for 3 2-minute rounds. We have fighting out of the red corner at a weigh-in at 178 pounds. He stands 6 feet tall with a 72-inch reach. His record is a perfect 2 wins and no losses. He fights out of Damage Inc. from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Brandon Lux. And his opponent, he weighed in at 183 pounds. He stands 5'10" with a 72-inch reach. He is 1 win, no loss. He fights for Team AMS, also from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Mark Thor Leibach.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Come on, let's bang.
So it is Lux and Leibach in the cage.
Good
Nice.
body shot by Lux.
Yeah, good kick right there. Guys in the corners before starting the fight, Lux looked real comfortable, real calm. Leibach a little bit, maybe more on edge. But both of them coming to the center of the cage and throwing down right off the bat.
Some good exchanges that are going on here. And I'm looking at Lux's record here. Lux throws a couple nice combinations, but Lux actually has a notable win against Caleb Dobosh, who's actually a fighter out of Pittsburgh, PA. He's actually very well-rounded as well. So that is a very notable win for Lux. And Lux is actually putting together some nice hands and you know, leg combination.
Lux just landed a kick to the face. Leibach pointed to Chip Snyder and pointed to his mouth saying, hey, this guy just just landed a kick to the face. That's not legal in amateur. That one slipped by. Lux got a mulligan there. It looks like he has a TKD background. He's throwing some kicks from all directions. And he threw a side kick there that caught Leibach in the
one thing I'm noticing now, Lux didn't do anything as far as getting, when he was down, he had a simple half guard he could have gotten to, but it allowed Leibach to actually get to the mounted position.
Leibach's probably...
he's looking for an arm bar here, I think.
Yeah, he was going to S mount there, but he's got to get his left arm around Lux's arm, you know, to try to set that up. Almost like a can opener type of position here. I'm not sure what he's trying to set up. Oh, it looks like a Americana.
I think he's actually baiting him into this. This is something that I like to do a lot, is I like to go for one arm and then attack another.
It does look like he, you know, in the back of his mind, he's isolating the right arm of Lux. And he's trying to get into that S mount so then he can sit right down into that arm bar. See, there he is.
Nice.
Final seconds of the round.
Well, that was Leibach's world. That's where he wanted to go, to the ground. He got it to the ground. Lux didn't look real comfortable on his back.
No, not at all. I think I'm going to have to give that that round to Leibach.
I think so.
Yeah, finishing the fight on top and actually showed some real good skill as far as groundwork. Went right to mount and started working that S mount into a possible triangle.
If I'm Leibach's coach, which I'm not, but you know, I would maybe put it out there. When he's working in this mounted position, it's almost like he's going just a little too slow. If he sped it up a little bit, if he bait and then switch real fast, he's given Lux a real opportunity to see what's coming and defend. You know, I would try to get Leibach, if he gets in that position again, speed it up just a bit.
Right.
Go. Sir.
Lux probably wants to keep this on the feet.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Come on, let's go.
Here they go again. Lux, yeah, like you said before, is probably going to look to keep this on the feet. Leibach, of course, is going to look to take it down.
He keeps his hands a little low, and he really telegraphs his kick with his right leg, which Leibach just grabbed that leg. You know, he's telegraphing that that round kick. Leibach's working hard for that single leg.
He's working real hard.
Lux threatening with the guillotine now. He's got Leibach up against the cage.
Arm and guillotines are extremely difficult to finish.
Yeah, he doesn't have the arm now,
Now
though.
he just switched, exactly. He must have been listening to me.
I don't think anybody has a better seat in the house than us.
This is great.
They're right above us, right up against the cage. Now they break.
And as we thought, Lux, you know, called for Leibach to come back up to the feet. That's where he wants it.
Yep.
He's got to drop those hips harder. Leibach just sat down. Now he's on his back. I'm not sure what.
The only thing, I understand what Leibach's trying to do. He's trying to take it down to the ground. He knows he's got better jiu-jitsu, but the problem is these are short rounds for amateurs and doesn't normally favor grapplers. I mean, grappling, you normally have to get. Oh, wow.
Leibach is basically out there. Lux waving to the ref, and here's Leibach. He's awake again.
Wow.
He's basically
Leibach
out on his feet.
rocks.
Chip Snyder giving him.
And he calls it. That's it.
That's
wow.
Wow, what a right hand by Lux. He caught him. You know, it looked a whole lot like Leibach was out of gas.
Right, yeah.
Quite honestly. Looked like he was out of gas. He got caught hard with a right hand. He was out. He was sitting on the mat for quite a while there. Chip Snyder giving him every opportunity.
Let's take a look at it. Brandon Lux on Mark Leibach.
Quite honestly, Lux showing that he's not just a savage, you know. He's not just jumping, and he knew his guy was out, you know. He could see it.
He could feel it,
like
too.
A nice little uppercut that caught him, and then finished again with the right hand, and that was it.
Credit to Leibach. He got up off the ground after being literally KO'd. got up and, you know, kept fighting.
You know what, I hate to say it, that's the one thing I just don't like about the amateur rounds right now, is because if you knock somebody down, you can't finish the fight. If you hit them and they go down, you can't continue hitting them in the head, and the ref would immediately stop it.
Excellent
So,
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, all credit to Locks. He actually allowed Leibach to get back up, and you know, Chip Snyder giving Leibach a chance to fight back.
Great point, Adam. I was thinking, you know, oh, he's a nice guy. He didn't jump on him and beat him while he was knocked out.
Let's go to Dan Bogan once again. Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chip Snyder calls a halt to the action at 1 minute 38 seconds of the first round. Your winner by technical knockout due to strikes, fighting out of the red corner, Brandon Lux.
And Richie Walsh is in the ring with the winner.
All right, thanks, Chris. Brandon, 3-0. How did it feel out there today? Is this how you planned it to go?
No, absolutely not. But I just want to first give a shout out to my team, my coaches. Without them, I couldn't get here and do this. Patrick Neller, he's out in San Diego, was a Marine friend of mine. Hey, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in the sport. So I want to say thanks. You never know what's going to happen. You just come out and do your best. And that's exactly what Mark did.
Where do you think you won this fight, in the second round there with that punch?
Yeah. The first time when he fell down, he looked a little dazed. And, you know, hey, if we could finish it there, I would have liked it to happen. But the ref let him get back up and get some more. So.
All right, congratulations. Give it up for Brandon. You going to thank anyone else?
Nope, that's it. Thanks.
All right. Back to you, Chris.
Got it, Richie. Thank you so much. More great action coming your way from Stage AE on the North Shore. Gladiators of the Cage.